Buddy. We do have the info. It is going to be Snake Water now. I did not hear the two lovely casters before us. Was Guliwaush a picked map? Did we know which team picked it? I'm guessing the higher seeded team got to pick first as tradition. So I'm guessing this is WELOVEANIME's pick. I don't know for sure though.
I believe the first map is usually the higher seed, and then it's lower and higher, etc. Whoever wins or loses.
Right. Okay, so hopefully we don't have the 30-minute pregame thing that they had last map because of Counter-Strike Global Offensive and some weird restriction. They couldn't go live while there was another game being played in the same hotel convention center place. I don't know. ESEA, I don't know. So hopefully we just go live soon. Like I said, I don't even know if I should be allowed to predict this match, as I just don't know. Just based off of what I saw last game, you have to make Lost in Translation the favorites here. What do you think, Ruin? You've definitely been following this more closely than I have. Do you think that WELOVEANIME has a chance to pull the upset here?
I think that WELOVEANIME definitely does have that chance. This is a map where I think they're a little more comfortable. I personally have seen them perform a little bit better on this map than other maps. So I would expect if this is their choice that they might be able to at least compete at more than a 5-1 score. So I say 5-3 Lost in Translation with the possibility of an upset. It's definitely possible, but at this point in the game, they're one map from 4th place, I believe. I believe so. Yep. So they're going to have to just put it on full blast and give it everything they have. If they have the right attitude, if they do not, I expect they will go out with the fizz. Just, you know what I mean?
Like the League of Legends character or whatever? Why do I know
I don't even know what that is.
Alright, sorry. It's the wrong stream, wrong Twitch corner of the universe here. Sorry, guys. Yeah, I think I agree. Chat, I want to see more predictions. I see a few people. IAL51 says 5-4. Lost in Translation. I'd be down for a 5-4 on the return cast. It's been months since I've casted this game, so I'm going to throw out a little bit of a disclaimer here and say that, you know, as always, feel free to roast me over an open fire if I screw up things, but this has been a while. Actually, probably good that I got in for this one map before the game that everyone is really pumped up to see, which is, of course, Mix Up IT at LAN. That game, of course, will be awesome. That's coming up right after this. But yeah, it's been a while, kids, so I might screw up once, maybe even twice. So deal with it, comma, nerds? I don't know.
If you screw up 3 times, does that make you a lady? And if so, are you free?
No,
because there will be many screw-ups, I'm sure.
Looks like, oh, Ruin, don't tease me like that, man. You know, I'll go for it.
I know you're desperate.
Yes, Lost in Translation looks like they're the overwhelming favorite by chat. I can't read everyone out. I'll pick Bacon Degs 5-2 to even give a team. Pretty sure it's Lost in Translation, so I guess it would be the pretty big upset. Now, I'm not sure, guys, what the plan is. They've gotten so much better at the ESEA LAN of getting things on a schedule. I believe they have more computers now than they did, say, 5 or 6 LANs ago, as we do actually go live here, so awesome timing. And that is, they are able to get more games in on this Saturday. Usually, we would be maybe a full best of 3 later than we are right now. That being said, I'm not sure if we're going to get that last best of 3, which would be the winner of this game versus the loser of our next game after the next game. I'm not sure if that'll happen, so I guess we'll have to stay tuned. But anyway, Ruin, we're live, and I'm selfishly going to take this first mid. The return mid! Oh, I can't wait.
Yes.
And I'm not even sure. I'm gonna watch Badonsky because he's going lower. The blue demo man here, it is Lost in Translation blue. WELOVEANIME red here. Passive mid to start with. Late combo play went saw room for blue. They are gonna go up top. Here come the bombs. High ground for blue, dumping spam. Here comes the counter bomb. Mangachu is gonna go down first, but Smacka goes down from blue. Kills being traded off here. The fight on point. 3v4 situation. Red on the retreat, and they're gonna have to get out there very low and cut off from their medic. They're gonna all die. Here comes the play on the medic. Mela drops wireless Fox for the wipe. Medic Pascal alive. Clean and easy mid for Lost in Translation.
Yeah, that was a very decisive mid. They cleaned it up very well. Mela with the perfect flank. And Mangachu gets a body shot onto Alpha, dropping the Uber there. and that will cause a delay. They probably will not be pushing in here. I would not expect them to. Mela finds himself stuck alone in the lobby. Stradivarius taking him out, and they're just pushing right out. They are just getting so aggressive right now. They want to take that second point off of that medic pick, knowing that they have the heals. 2 scouts are already going to be on the point here, and they will cap this, no problem. A 20% advantage on Wireless Fox.
Somewhere in a dusty hotel room, or I guess a convention room in Dallas, Papa Chew shed a tear of pride. His young man, his boy, the nice sniper body shot, full body shot. That's gonna actually keep We Love Anime in this round, although they are down the young Mangachu right now. A spam fight going on over towards Cheese Saw Room area. Smacka gets, I guess, mini critted down, try to take out the equalizer. Gets dropped off, and actually Frags going out. Retreat to mid for Lost in Translation. They still have their medic. They're going to fall back and spam and try to keep out this We Love Anime push, but it looks like they've gotten in. There are stickies right next to the medic right now. He's got to be very careful. I don't know if his team saw him. They were popped. Here come the Ubers being traded off in the blue side of this middle point. Pretty crucial fight here, and pretty even. It looks like that red Pock SS tried to get aggressive, paid for it. Mela dropped him. Mangachu with the air shot. Ooh, my goodness. Up into the sky. Touches Vidonsky. Frags getting traded off here. The Sword comes out, and it looks like Lost in Translation cleans up the rest of this kill. 1 scout remains. No scouts remain. And Lost in Translation looks good.
Yeah, that was very well played Uber swap by Alpha, and the issue that I saw with that, Seabear, was that SS tried to get too aggressive too soon. He didn't need to. His team had the health advantage. All he needed to do was fall back just a little bit, fall back to his healthy team that was in a better position, so he could have supported them, not try to make a hero play like he did, because he just got chewed up. So here comes the Uber in from lower. Alpha taking it in on a scout and soldier, looking for any type of pick they can find, but they're split up. Getting 2 picks, actually, Stradivarius and SS down. They're going to slowly back out and push right back in. That is 3 down for We Love Anime. They're going to try to crash the point. Only a soldier and a medic alive. Can they hold it? No, Alpha gets the bone saw, and they cap, making it a 1-0.
I feel like my first mistake in this, by the way, so there's going to be maybe 2, so I have like a half a mistake left, is I didn't realize Pascal was Alpha. He's on my friends list. I was like, I don't know who this dude is. And I was like, oh, you just said Alpha. The vampire with the bone saw draws some blood there. There you go. Alright, so mid-fight number 2, Lost in Translation, up 1-0 after a pretty dominating performance. Mangachu slowed it down, but not enough. And we'll see if the anime guys have a better mid here. We do have kitchen play right now for the red guys. Mangachu versus Roamer 2, but no, Mela out-roams Mangachu. That's 2 down right away for the anime boys, and they're going to have to get off the point, but this retreat's pretty slow. They're getting caught out. Spam coming in. Bombs coming in. Fracture with a nice stick. And I think the medic is going to be able to make it out. Wireless Fox needs to get on his horsey, and actually he's going to have a demo in tow here, so they do lose mid, but keep the medic alive. Lost in Translation, poised to push here. Actually have a pretty big Uber advantage ruin anyway.
They do, and they're just going to cap second for free. They're just going to have to concede that, as it is only a demo and a medic alive. They're going to have to build this quick. I'm not sure if Alpha's aware, or I guess I should call him Pascal. For those,
Just do it.
For those people who don't know, Pascal, he's probably not aware of the advantage, although it's now even, so we will see. There may be suicide play, maybe a 4-man suicide is favorable on this map, although the new changes have kind of acclimated, or been acclimated to, where you can kind of walk in a little bit more and try to get in without using the Uber, so the last point isn't as stalematey as it was before. Hopefully we can see some of that, and we don't see too much boring sniper waiting for a pick for 10 minutes. Cross my fingers. Hope to cry.
Right, and Red has, the defensive side has heavy sniper up right now. There's the body shot, blows off one of Mela's limbs. Not sure if Mela's the guy for Lost in Translation who's going to return as a different class. I sort of only think of him as a soldier, but SS is going to get picked off left door for the defensive side by Sticks. That's a pretty big loss, SS, the pocket. Here comes Uber. They're going to go in on that. Uber is going to be popped in defense. Heavy is still fully stacked, dropping Smacka. And it looks like they got in, forced the pop in, basically got out, but I'm not sure if they have a better situation for Lost in Translation. They're still down a guy, and they're now back at 2, so I'm not sure about that play.
Yeah, they Ubered in a little too early right out the gate, and I do not recommend that, especially into Snakewater last, and then into a heavy that's 450 HP. Decimate pushing hard on the combo, backs up just a little bit, just exerting a little bit of pressure, making them fall back to their last point so they have a little more ground. A soldier jumping in onto Wireless Fox, not able to land that rocket. Mail is down. They should look to push here, maybe get a little pressure, a little pick here, but I think it actually looks like LITZ is getting a little frisky, pushing up, trying to see what they can get here. They're just giving it to them. I'm not sure about this. A Heavy needs to push up a little bit more. Wow. And wow, it looks like they're just going to take this. The Uber coming out. Pascal not having it just yet, but he's dodging expertly here. Oh, 80% behind, or 80 health behind the truck. Mangachu takes him out, but it doesn't matter. They're all spread up, and they were all over the place. They just couldn't decide who to go for there.
Wow, Decimate during that Uber is like, oh, they popped Uber. I'm just going to sit above the point and wait. And they chased with the Uber, the defensive Uber, and Decimate dropping the point. Demo laid stickies where the rest of the defensive team was going to try to stop the cap. And that was actually a really awesome push. They just kind of poked in and just dominated that spam fight and won the game. So 2-0, lost in translation, looking great here. And Red needs to find some magic. As we're at mid-fight number 3, big bombs coming in as per TF2 usual. No frags as of yet. Looks like Red is a little further back than Blue, who has taken point position. Scouts peppering each other with scatter. Demos wailing pipes at each other, but no one is connected as of yet. Not a single man has died until Mangachu, as he tends to do, will be the first death. Here comes the smack of flank. Pops up, Fracture, and air shot twos him down. Little skip shot for Smacka, and that is going to be lost in translation. This medic shooting arrows didn't have his Nikes on, couldn't get away, and he's actually dead. So full wipe, not great. Pascal, Alpha, call him what you want. The Vampire has Uber, and he's on second. So lost in translation could make this a very quick first half.
Mangachu looking for that body shot again from the lobby angle, trying to find Pascal. Not sure if he's going to. I think they're going to actually try to go from a different angle. And it looks like it might be lower or actually sliding. They're just kind of playing between them. The best thing you can do here is not show off your beam. You don't want to let them know. You don't want to telegraph where you're coming from, because then they can adjust. So hopefully they can pick a side quickly and push before they get any more heals out, or even Uber. They are going to go from sliding door. Here comes the Uber, split onto a Scout and Demo. The Scout leading, putting some damage into a Soldier. They need to kill that Heavy or just get right on the point. They're very far from it. SS manages to take out Pascal, trying to cap the point by himself, but Podonsky landing some nice pipes as he falls out. That's too much pressure, too many players alive. For Lost in Translation, they will cap it out. That is the half. 3-0 on Snakewater. Very decisive game so far. This is looking grim, Seabear.
Yeah, well, it's looking grim for We Love Anime. Lost in Translation, though, they look good. I'm not even sure what their total records were, but I do remember before we took our leave of absence from the game that everyone figured Mix-Up and IT would be the top two teams, IT being first. I misordered there, but then everyone sort of thought that Lost in Translation would be the third best team, and this is a different lineup than I remember from the start of the season, but, you know, this kind of going as expected, I guess. I think people wanted to see a more competitive game, especially after a pretty fun first map. By the score, 5-1, not the most competitive game, but, you know, pretty close as far as the actual gameplay. But they've gotten pretty much dominated aside from the Mangachu body shot. They had a little bit of a push out from last on that first round, but since then it's been primarily just out DMing, I would say, from Lost in Translation. It actually looked pretty good.
Yeah, out DMing, game sense is a little bit better, I'd say, as well, but it just... when you've played an invite long enough, when you played at a high enough level, you can see these advantages, you see these openings that you wouldn't normally see if you hadn't been playing at that level. So it just opens so many more doors, and it's something that you just have to get used to by playing an invite for a long enough time. And I'm taking this middle, Seabear. This middle's mine.
You got it, baby.
Smacka on direct hit, pocketing direct hit. Let's see if he can do anything with that. SS coming in hot, trying to put some pressure down, just walking onto the point. Jumping onto the Demo, lands 2 rockets, takes him out, but he goes down as well. Fracture trying to land some damage, doesn't manage to do so. Falling back, Mangachu jumping onto the medic, he surfs away safely, and it looks like Lost in Translation is just gonna push them right out of mid. Wireless Fox going to try to preserve that Uber. I'm not sure if he's gonna be able to get away from these soldiers with direct hit. The Scout barreling in, trying to catch that medic, sees that he cannot push past the enemy Bostonian being expert man, and that is going to be the second point for free. They're both going to have Uber, but you know what? Even with Melo going down, the level of confidence that I think Lost in Translation is playing with. Stradivarius stopping the cap there. Nice play by him. Hopefully he can take this 1v1 on the scout. I think he should be able to, as SS is looking to support him on that. No, he gets flashed at the last second. And we have a fight on the second point, but there is some life that has been breathed.
Bro, they breathed it, man. That was awesome. They little sandwich action. Stradivarius came in, stopped the point, team turned around, and they sandwiched him sort of that cheese, that little middle area between second and first, and a complete outplay for the anime guys. Maybe that will be what they need to get back in this game. Stradivarius is going to be able to drop Mela, but Fracture the demo caught out by himself, trying to get into mid, so miscommunication. He went too early, and not seeing the awesome direct hit air shot Gib thing that I want to see so badly, because you know, Ruin, I love the direct hit as much as anything in this game. So
I know you do.
I love it.
Like your fine brandies, you love that direct hit. You know, I like that Stradivarius play stopping the second point there. It's what I would call a YOLO play. I think it's in the Merriam-Webster dictionary.
Right.
It's at a point where you don't have much left. If you got to go for those plays, and if they were trying to make those plays much earlier, maybe in the first map of this series, it may be a different series. So they just need to make more plays like that. They need to be a little more confident in their own ability. Their DM's not too far. It's just their confidence.
Yeah. I think that they're getting caught out more too. Fracture's untimely death. You can't lose your demo man in a close situation like that, especially when you're thinking about pushing. It's just terrible. We do have a push onto last, both Ubers being popped. Mangachu double, Badonsky and Mela are down, and I think Blue's going to be able to hold this. Smack is touching the sky right now, but he's got the direct hit! He's got a scout to help him. They just can't finish kills. These two red guys living forever back deep in the base, and I'm actually lost in translation a few seconds to get spawns back in. Blue is going to go for it, though. The anime boys are jumping onto second here. I keep calling them the anime boys because we love anime. It's something I don't really want to say. I don't have a problem with anime. I don't know. I like calling them the anime boys. I'm doing it. Going for it.
Anime boys. That is henceforth the team name.
The Z.
Boys.
Yep.
Sorry. Like boysenberries. Where did those go, by the way? I don't even know where boysenberries are anymore. I can't even find them. Anyway, it looks like anime boys are trying to push into mid, but they're getting denied. So much spam getting just demolished through the choke points here. And 5-6 members of anime boys are down. Lost in translation, gonna cap that second, gonna push right into last with Uber.
Badonsky's already at last. He's got like 10 health, picked up a little iodine bottle. He's got the right door stuck up. Scout's gonna crawl on the point. Badonsky, what? Just killed
4 kills on the
He killed
door.
everybody.
Wait, that was 6 kills?
No,
it only showed...
Yeah, no, it was 4. But Slin just died in the LAN center. That was so powerful. That was an awesome play by Badonsky. I think he just got about 7 kills in a row there, by the way, because he dominated that fight before that. And that's going to be 4-0 now. Lost in translation. Can We Love Anime turn this mid-round? They're going to do so with an aggressive demo play up into the kitchen area, trying desperately is Fracture to get some right-click left or left-click right-clicks would be the order if you're actually playing TF2. But that's just not going to be enough. Mela and Sezco turning frags out here, and Blue needs to back up. They don't have medic. Wireless Fox is down. And Mela just playing some MGE right now. Does get piped out, but bombing into the unsuspecting scouts. And Decimate's pushing the last member of Blue, but nice pipe! Fracture destroys Decimate with a fadeaway pipe from 3. But that is Smack a direct hit, just dunks on him. As now, Lost in Translation basically pushing to win here with Uber.
Yep, and what does this mean? What does this mean, Seabear? This means what we're seeing, that no matter how much MGE you play, no matter how many alt accounts you have, or how many pills you hit in a game, or don't hit, it doesn't matter.
Right.
It doesn't matter. MGE doesn't matter. It's just it's a way to practice, way to warm up. You just gotta play the game. You gotta play like this, 6v6, invite level. That's how you improve.
Stradivarius,
Not 10 ults.
I gotta say, very impressive so far. Well, I guess in his LAN, because he's about to lose. Blue's trying to hold on, negative. Tried his little heart out. That's a 5-0, and that is your best of 3. So GG's, good first season of Invite for We Love Anime, but they are officially over. Torbo's gonna hook him up and get him out of there. Loser's gone. 4th place for them. Lost in translation.
Yeah.
Move on to face the loser of our next game. And that next game, Ruin, might be something that you might be interested in watching. I don't know.
I could be, potentially. To elaborate on what I was saying, When I was watching some of the first-person cams of We Love Anime, I was noticing that they just were missing gimme shots.
Yeah.
And that really comes down to like LAN jitters. Like you're kind of nervous, you have a lot on the line, they've never been to LAN before, the stakes are high, it's different, a lot of people are watching. So it's the first time this has happened, and it's somewhat to be expected. But next time they make LAN, next time they get here, it'll be a different game, I think. Definitely. Because there's a lot of potential in We Love Anime. They just need to continue to play at an invite level and continue to hammer it out with the best of the best.
Okay, so I'm looking at the stats, which Truck has put up on the stream. Young man by the name of Bedonsky, the Lost in Translation demo man, put out about 7,272 damage. Ruin, question for you. How much of that damage was on that one right click?
Let's see. 4 kills, at least 2 soldiers. I'd say about 750 to 800.
Yeah, that's a legitimate answer. I was going to say, like, 8,000 of it. Slyn is dead. Get him an ambulance. And just across the board, 2 and 5 for Alpha, almost pulling even. Just a really fast game. That's what a fast game looks like, ladies and gentlemen. 4 and 11 for Jav Hav. I should just not make his name bad. But all right, GG's. So I'm going to try to find out when the next best of 3 is going to go. And if you guys and gals in chat want to see the best that our game has to offer, it is the next best of 3. The 2 best teams in North America, the world.
Oh,
I guess we can't say that anymore. But
don't say that.
Yeah, you know what?
It's not true.
The world. We'll say it again because they're pretty good. So yeah, it's going to be IT versus Mix Up, the game that everyone's been waiting for. I know the game that I've been waiting for, that I cannot wait to cast. I will try to find out right now, Ruin, when that best of 3 is going to occur. I'm guessing we're going to have a little break.
It should be maybe a small break now, but I think it will be soon. In my experience going to LAN, Torbil wants to get this stuff done as quickly as possible. For those of you who do not know, Torbil is the man of ESEA. He runs everything, and he is yelling at all the players at all times to get their matches done on time. And he wants to just wrap up the first day as quickly as possible. Well, first day for TF2, that is. So I would expect it would be pretty soon. We should be looking to get some words from Killing, I think.
I have those words. Truck, the best, the greatest, he just sent me that Killing in the name, who is at the LAN, as his Steam name says. 30 minutes-ish. So we'll go ahead and put the little, somewhere around in 30 minutes, we'll be casting the game of the day. Not just in our game, but in all of esports. You will not find a better hour, maybe more, if we're lucky, best of 3, maybe, of esports tonight. It's going to be awesome. Okay, so we're going to go to break, guys, and we will be back. Ruin and Seabear Truck will be casting IT versus Mix Up in about 30.